Artificial intelligence purely works on three things. First one, data. Second one, data. And third one is data. Without data, artificial intelligence is impossible. For example, in artificial intelligence, there are different fields like computer vision, facial recognition, voice commands. Everywhere data plays a vital role. Now in sectors like healthcare, automation, surveillance, everywhere artificial intelligence is being used. Now for artificial intelligence, the primary source is data. And in data, what kind of data we need? Trained data sets. For example, if a company is hiring a candidate, they mostly look for an experienced candidate. The reason is, experienced candidate doesn't require any training, they can directly start productivity. In the same way, for artificial intelligence programs, we don't need to start our programs from scratch. Sometimes we can use previous data sets, previous algorithms in our applications. Exactly for that reason, we need open source softwares. In open source softwares, there are three important things. The first one is open source data sets. In this open source data sets, we will get already trained data sets. The next one is open source algorithms. Here we'll get free algorithms, already trained algorithms and proven algorithms. And finally, open source user interface. The user interface usually acts between GPUs, CPUs and software. That's a mediator. In this video, we are going to see top 10 open source artificial intelligence softwares. Welcome to Artificial Intelligence. I am Krishna Chaitanya Mandela. The first open source software comes into our mind, of course, Tensorflow. Tensorflow was developed by Google in 2011 and later it was announced as open source in 2015. Tensorflow is widely famous for beginners and experienced candidates as well. Whenever they started doing their algorithm stuff, they usually look for Tensorflow. And it is mainly famous for high-level APIs to low-level APIs, developing apps. For all these reasons, TensorFlow is famous, and some of the most widely created applications in TensorFlow are predictive analysis and object classification. And the next one is PyTorch. PyTorch is purely works on Python software platform, and PyTorch is mostly used by machine learning engineers for libraries for applications like computer vision and natural language processing. And to be specific, more deep learning libraries can be found in PyTorch. And the next one is OpenCV. Intel developed this OpenCV artificial intelligence software, and the speciality of OpenCV, in this OpenCV open source software, you will get more than 2,500 already proven algorithms. For example, if someone is planning to do an application in facial recognition or computer vision or detecting images from a picture or 3D extraction from models, all this kind of libraries can be found in PyTorch. And this machine learning library consists of many algorithms like k-nearest neighbor, random forest and deep learning networks. And the next one is ECMAS AI. It was founded in 2019. Of course, it is a newcomer to artificial intelligence. And why ECMAS AI was created, there is a reason behind that. Most of the open source artificial intelligence softwares are developed by big data companies like Google, Amazon and Microsoft. But what about some other companies? Exactly for that reason, Mahindra and AT&T developed this ECMAS AI. And ECMAS AI works on Linux platform and mostly it used for developing cloud-based applications using artificial intelligence. And the next one is ClearML. L0 AI, it is a data-driven company used to supply artificial intelligence tools to machine learning engineers and data scientists. So that company developed this ClearML software. ClearML is a tool for machine learning and data scientist practitioners. And the specialty of this software, only few lines of code is required and it is easy to program as well. And the next one is HTO.ai. More than 18,000 business companies using this HTO.ai software for their artificial intelligence applications. It is widely popular for statistical and machine learning methods. Deep learning and generalized linear models also supports HTO.ai. And the good part about this software, even big data can be processed using this. And the next one is Mycroft.ai. This is one of the popular voice assistant open source. There is a large community of users, developers and translators are available in this community. So they are constantly improving their algorithms, and most of the apps which need voice assistants, they are using this open source software. And the next one is OpenNN. OpenNN is a library mostly used for deep learning purposes, especially for neural networks for processing big data. OpenNN is being used, and this works on C++ software, and it is a C++ based software library. And the next one is Rasa open source. Rasa open source is widely used for detecting conversations in artificial intelligence applications. For example, in Google Play Store, under the apps, you might see thousands of reviews. Using this kind of open source software, it can detect whether the review is a positive one or a negative one. For that kind of application, this Rasa software is being used. And the final one is Tesseract. Tesseract is an optical character recognition engine, which is OCR. It was developed by HP in 1980s, and this software is capable of word finding, sentence finding, and character classification too. So these are some of the widely used open source artificial intelligence softwares. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Artificial Intelligence. For facts videos, please do subscribe to MVS Facts English.